أصغر لاعبة جولف بحرينية لا يتجاوز عمرها 12 سنة.
A student-led startup won the Injust 2021 Company of the Year award. Hasib Technologies developed a device that secures the safety of cyclers and cyclists in Bahrain.
Youth have the power to make or break the society. With us here in the studio tonight is Bahrain's first female golfer.
Habiba Maher.
Habiba Maher.
حبيبة ماهر.
Yalla, sleep. Go home and sleep.
Habiba Maher, the lady, the golfer, CEO, and the student who needs no introduction. Her limits and dreams are literally the sky. But who is Habiba really? What's her story? How did she begin? And how far did she reach? All these answers are with Habiba.
Hello, my name is Habiba Maher. I'm 18 and I'm the first Bahraini female golfer, and I play for the national team. I started golf, or I discovered it at the ripe age of 7, 8 years old. It was a hot summer and I was trying to find out which sport I liked most, whether it was football, basketball, tennis, or even squash. I tried golf and I figured out that it was the first game that I actually felt was really difficult. Without, saying anything about the other sports, everyone is difficult in its own manner. But golf had a different kind of difficult. It had a calculation-based game. It was a game where you sat and you think and you thought about every single aspect of it.
With a game this difficult, how did young Habiba become a golfer? Or to be more accurate, the first Bahraini female golfer.
When I was 11, I was discovered by the Bahrain national team to be the only woman, or Bahraini woman, to actually play golf and to play at an average level at the time. My family got in touch with Sheikh Hayat, and with her help, we established the first Bahraini female golf national team. At the age of 11, that was an achievement of its own. It was something amazing to be able to start a national team dedicated to a sport you love. We participated in the first GCC tournament where we competed against players from the UAE, Saudi, Kuwait, and Oman. And we got third place. After that, we realized that the game of golf isn't just a phase and we'll grow out of it, but rather a game where we grow with it and we learn from it.
No game comes without its difficulties, and for women, the stakes and barriers are always higher. But did Habiba ever face an obstacle? Did she ever want to quit the game she grew to love, or was her journey from start to now all flawless?
The Bahraini national team of boys under 15 participated in Tunisia for the Arab tournament. After playing the game for so long, I've gained so many friends who play golf from the Kuwait national team, from Qatar national team. After they were left for Tunisia, one of my friends sent me a message asking me why I wasn't there with them. And at that moment, I was in shock as why Bahrain didn't have a female participation in that tournament. And at that moment, after calculating all my hard work, I honestly wanted to give up. I thought that there was no point in playing this game anymore if I'm not given the opportunity to participate and to compete and to gain experience. This was recently, it was in September 2022. With starting university and all that stress, it only pushed me farther away from golf and made me hate the game I grew to love. But recently I've been finding that passion back again. Inshallah, next time we can go compete with them and represent our nation on an international scale and hopefully win some trophies for them. Because at the end, we all represent our nation and we need gender equity in sports.
Habiba didn't just achieve greatness as a golf player only, but also as a student. Whether it's grades, reputation, or dreams, Habiba's got them all covered.
I got a scholarship here at AUBH. That scholarship covers my tuition fully, so I'm very grateful for that. They have given me the opportunity to explore my knowledge and to discover my interests through my Bachelor of Computer Science program. I love it here. It's truly the place that I call my second home. I spend hours here after class playing basketball or hanging out with friends, and I enjoy every minute of it. Balancing between golf and studies is not difficult, given that the golf course is 5 minutes away from here. I train every Sundays and Mondays, for example, and I train at an hour that allows me to finish my classes, study and relax and wind down, then go to training. And it has not affected neither my golf or my studies.
University life is nothing like school life. Some find that early on and some extremely late. When did Habiba find out that university is not school? And how did that impact her performance?
My first chemistry quiz, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how a quiz was, and it was my first overall quiz in university. I got a decent grade at it, but it wasn't what I expected, considering that I studied. But, you know, in university, quizzes here are different than high school, and tests and exams and everything else. You know, each professor follows their own sort of format that you have to learn with time. And ever since that first quiz, I've been performing better since I understood the professor's expectations and what I'm supposed or required to study for the quiz or test. I got food poisoning the minute I sat down the math test. So imagine that there, my face was yellow, the trash can and ice cream was right next to me, and I was doing the math test and I did horribly. After that math test, I just sat there and contemplated the entire test. I literally thought I wouldn't get into the university in the first place. I get woken up by my mom, my dad, and my sisters jumping on my bed, telling me, wake up, we have good news. I was like, what? They're like, you got this AUBH scholarship. And I was like, really? And then they went like, yeah, you did. And I was like, okay. I slept. I woke up thinking I dreamt. I woke up thinking that was a dream. And then when I told my mom, oh, I dreamt of this, she's like, Habiba, that was reality. I was like, no way. How did we, start up? How did we do all that? What was...
Hearing it from Habiba is one thing, but hearing it from her parent, that's a totally different story. What does it feel like to be the father and the parent of such an achieving daughter?
And that's what's really beautiful about our team.
السلام عليكم، اسمي ماهر يوسف محمود. حبيبة بنتي العودة. أول ما طبعا وديتها تشوف اللعبة وعجبتها، قالت أبي ألعب هاي اللعبة. هي كانت بنفسها تقول لي بابا ودني ألعب، خلى أروح ألعب، خلى أروح ذي، يعني شو اسمه من طرفها هي. فباقي الشيء أنا كنت أسوي، اللي أنا هيئ لها مثلا المدرب. وقتها ما كان في مدرب لأن قلت لك ما في اتحاد، وطبعا أنا كنت أدفع للتدريب and it cost equipment الكورسز لما شوي خذت على شو اسمه. وبعدين صار سلمك الله إنه حصلت فرصة إنه كانوا يبون يدورون على بنات أكثر عشان يعني يحببون اللعبة. طبعا هني حبيبة كانت هي في الواجهة لأنها كانت هي الأقدم فاست بحريني جولفر، وخلوها هي تعلمهم. فما شاء الله عليه هي علمت، كانوا تقريبا أعتقد في حدود 30 وحدة منهم، يعني كلهم طبعا ما واصلوا، يمكن 4 أو 5 أتذكر يمكن، بس طبعا اللي واصلوا استمروا في اللعب أعتقد يمكن واحدة كانت غير حبيبة. دائما أقول اللي الله كاتبه هو خير وبركة. هي طبعا ما شاء الله عليها كانت مقدمة وايد أماكن، هي ما شاء الله عليها very active، حيوية وتحب تسوي وذي، فهاي الشيء اللي بعد بضيف، هي بتضيف للجامعة والجامعة بتضيف لحبيبة، فبيكون نوع اللي mix chemical engineering like she's working on it. يوم ما سووا وياها الانترفيو هي كانت مريضة، حتى يعني ما شاء الله هي في الماث وايد زينة، بس ذاك اليوم كانت مريضة ما سوت زين، فكانت متضايقة وذي وهاللون. قلت لها بابا شوفي كل شيء خير من رب العالمين، انت متوكلة على الله والله ان شاء الله بيسهل امرك. فاحنا يعني نوع ما نسينا الموضوع الا اليوم اللي حصلت زوجتي الايميل ان حبيبة تم موافقة لها كذي وكذي. احنا رحنا لها في الحجة هي نايمة، فاجأناها وذي واستانسنا وهي كانت مستانسة وذي، شيء شعور لا يوصف الصراحة، شيء يعني كان وايد حلو.
Fathers are the best to get advice from, and Habiba's father always got one to give. So what is the one key advice which he tells Habiba that lets her reach new skies?
أنا دائما كنت أقول حق حبيبة، أقول لها هاي النقطة، أقول لها أنت بتحصلين إن شاء الله كل شيء اللي تبين اللي في بالك، لأن أنت بارة بوالدينك، وبعدين أنت تحبين خواتك، تحبين أسرتك، أهلك، أبوك، أمك، بيتك، يعني تحبين الأقرباء، تحبين أصدقائك، تحبين الخير للناس، دائما تسوين خير، دائما تسوين أشياء يعني بدون ما احنا نعرف. هاي كلها بيلك بعدين، هاي كلها كريدت الله سبحانه وتعالى يحط لك كريدت لما توصل بعدين يجي لك او يجيلك الهديه الكبرى اللي هي اللي انت تبينه في المستقبل. اول يوم جامعه حق حبيبه الغاليه. اوكي we wish her all the best. good luck baba.
Thank you. I think that's really what makes AUBH different from other universities. You have this sense of community. If you're a gym bro, you're going to find gym bros. If you're a book fanatic or a book reader, you're going to find people like you who are sharing your interests and your hobbies. If you're interested in cars, same thing. And that's truly what I found here at AUBH, a plethora of different personalities that all combine together to make AUBH what it is now.
وصراحة الجامعة ما أقدر أقول أي كلمة عنها إلا 10 out of 10 في كل شيء، والله يوفقكم إن شاء الله.